Hi everyone and welcome back to Perima's Kitchen. I am Selena and today we're making a delectable finger-licking gravy. It is a lamb gravy. It's so easy to make. It's the best accompaniment for your lamb roast. It takes your roast up a notch to the next level in terms of flavor, adding that moisture, and it's an all-round accompaniment even for your roasted veggies. I actually drench my roasted potatoes in this gravy. It's so delicious. Let's get to it. Once you've roasted your lamb, all of the residue is the magical dynamite ingredient in your gravy. So don't waste it. All you have to do is use a little bit of boiling water. If you want to use stock or broth, you can. I just use simple boiling water. If you want to add a touch of red wine, you can do that. And I use approximately 100 to 125 milliliters of boiling water, like half a cup of boiling water to help deglaze the pan. And if it's easier for you to do the entire process on your roasting pan, you can heat it up on the stove and proceed. I do prefer doing it in a pot. It's just simpler and easier to contain all of the ingredients. So take some time, make sure you get all of that residue out. That caramelized goodness is a combination of your lamb roast and some of your veggies, plus the rosemary that you may have used while roasting your lamb. This will all add to the flavor. It's going to complement your roast in an incredible way. Moving to my pot, I'm adding a heaped tablespoon of butter, followed by half a teaspoon of crushed garlic. Whisk it all together until your butter melts and give your garlic an opportunity to fry up slightly in the butter. Next, add a heaped tablespoon and a half of flour. So I add my first tablespoon. I will add another half in a moment. And you just need to quickly whisk. We want our flour to cook. And that's the balance of my flour. Another half a tablespoon. And keep whisking. So basically we're forming a roux, and it won't be as smooth because of the garlic. But don't worry, you are going to end up with a silky smooth gravy. This is just going to add to your flavor. Next, I'm adding my herb, and I'm using fresh rosemary. Lamb and rosemary are the perfect combination. The intensity of your flavors will be increased with this herb. Let it fry with the butter and your garlic, and then I'm going to add boiling water. And I find it easier to add a little water at a time. In total, I use approximately 150 milliliters of water. You will notice that it starts to thicken, and keep adding little water. And use your discretion towards the end. I always have a sufficient gravy for a family of 4. You can always increase your portions for a bigger family. In fact, there's always some extra for the next day. Next, I'm going to add my seasoning, some cracked black pepper, as well as some salt, but I'm only using a pinch of salt. The concentrated residue from your lamb will have some salt in it. And you can always check it later on to see if you need extra, but just add a pinch for now. I'm now ready to add the concentrated gravy from the pan. Next, you're going to whisk all together and let it simmer. And in a few minutes, it will start to thicken. And we are almost there. Look how glossy your lamb gravy is already. That sheen is everything. I'm doing a final whisk and I'm now going to strain it. I've only got my tea strainer here, but it works perfectly. And while you're straining, you can remove the big pieces of rosemary, etc. I occasionally just stop, remove all of that excess ingredients that may be stuck to allow for free flow, and then I use a teaspoon to help the process along. And there you have it, a silky, smooth, rich lamb gravy, a superb flavorsome accompaniment for your lamb roast and your roast vegetables. It's like liquid gold. Homemade deliciousness. I hope you try this recipe, and all the ingredients used is in the drop-down description below. Please subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new video is uploaded. Please like and share, and your comments are always welcome. See you again soon in Perima's Kitchen. Have a beautiful day.